Hello everyone, welcome back to the Gutes campaign. I hope your Friday has gone well. If it hasn't, I hope it goes better. And, you know what, I hope your weekend goes even better. Alright? Weekends, they have to be good, don't they? That's when you don't have to deal with all those assholes you work with. Potentially, maybe not assholes, but boring people. In my case, a lot of boring people to work with. Let's just move on. We have to grease the wheels here. Astridir is trying to win the loyalty of her son. And within the greater context, I didn't think about this when I issued this mission, but within the greater context of the series, you know, with the whole incestuous mother-lover situation, this is very bizarre. I mean, just imagine Ragnarr, the cuck, going to his wife and saying, Astridir, I need you to win the loyalty of Wulfgar. I need you to make him loyal to me and me alone. And they just have that brief moment where she's like, so you mean like, you want me to? And he's like, no, just give him some gold. Like, please, just give him some gold. Like, I'm begging you, just pay him off. What a weird, bizarre situation. Like, this is some HBO shit right here. We're gonna give him a large... Oh, man. And then even look at this. Just reading this sounds very... Like, within the context, it sounds... there's a word I'm trying to reach for a word, but I can't read it. So let's just read this. Everybody has a price. Everybody. It's just very bizarre. We're going to spend a bunch of influence to gain some loyalty for Wulfgar, and God. Ragnarr was caught with his hand in the cookie jar trying to embezzle. And it's actually... Oh, hold on here. What's going on? An unscrupulous rival has spread foul rumors about a member of your family. Okay, I see what's going on here. Haraldir, the political animal he is trying to smear Vikingir's good name. You know what he's saying? He's like, Vikingir, the worst son of Ragnarr. All he does is sail around. He doesn't do shit. Here I am in Eblana, the capital, guarding it from wolves and bears or something like that. I don't know. Essentially, he's trying to defame Vikingir, and we're going to have to pay him off. Perhaps this will silence him? It's actually quite good, because it reduces our influence even further. We're now at 88 influence, meaning we have 80%, and we're still powerful, for the love of God. Okay, we need to actually raise the influence of these other guys, like Haraldir. We need to raise his influence somehow. Because we have very little influence amongst ourselves. We have 88 points. And yet it's still too much. Man. I guess we should have got Wolf, or rather Haraldir to lead this army. But here's the thing. Once Wulfgar accidentally takes an arrow to the neck, then we can replace him with Haraldir. Man, that was a lot of political intrigue right there. And now we have to attack Aldon. See, what we can do is raid the place. Actually, I feel like this is a good way to go. Unfortunately, it puts all of our troops in a winded state, which could be the difference between victory and defeat. But if both of our stacks raid, I assume that's going to force them out of the city. Like, we're just sucking up all their food now. Apparently their public order is still great. I worry, though, that if we're raiding and all of our troops are winded, that we're going to have issues fighting this battle. But I really need to draw these troops out. If he's got 35 men versus my 40, even if we are winded, I feel like we can take him on through superior tactics and superior missile superiority, perhaps. We have a bunch of warhounds, which are incredibly effective against these lightly armored troops. We've got a bunch of cav. I don't know how this is going to go. I really don't. It's a bit of a toss-up at the moment. I suppose we'll just roll the dice and see what happens. Ah, there's actually separatists in Gaul. I feel like Gaul is crumbling very quickly. The province of Gaul, that is. How's Spain doing? We have yet to meet Spain, so we can't actually check, but let's sail down there right now. We've just met separatists and Hispania. Wonderful. Okay, let's take a look at Spain. Hispania. They have 16 regions. Wow, look at this fat fuck. Pecuvius Varus. Just looks like an absolute tubster. Okay. Man, they are the second strongest faction in all of the land, though. The first being possibly... Wouldn't it be the Persians, perhaps? The Sassanid Persians? It looks to me like the Roman separatists are very widespread. They're over here as well as over here. It's quite bizarre. Okay, we're going to... I don't know if we want to enter the Mediterranean with Viking here. I have to meet... I really want to meet the Romans so that we can deal with Britannia diplomatically, but it's just so far away from home. I guess we'll have to sail into the Mediterranean, it seems. Okay. Let's end the turn and see what happens. We're still a few turns away from these buildings as well. We're just going to delay this by a turn so that we're not suffering from food shortages. Okay. Cross your fingers, cross your toes. Cross the tubes in your heart. Cross your heart and hope to die that the Caledonians march out to defeat us and fail. Let's find out. Unfortunately, they did not march out of Aldon. We have, however, had a child by the name of Bjartir. We have a fourth son on the way. Our youngest son is 22 years old. Oh man, Astradir has pumped out a son by the name of Bjartir. It's unbelievable. We have a fourth son. We can replace Wulfgar once he somehow dies in a tragic shaving accident or something. Okay, I really don't know what to do. We're in a bit of a stalemate here with the Caledonians. We might just have to attack the city. They've got so many units, though. We can't starve them out because they actually have this livestock herd, which is giving them a lot of food. So we can't starve them out, even though we raid. The public order is still steady. So we really have no choice but to march and attack the place. I don't want to do it in winter, though. So we'll just fortify for now. And I suppose we'll attack in the spring. I don't fucking know what to do here. We're already spending a shit ton of money. Like, I don't... I feel as if some of these units perhaps are just incredibly cheap. It just baffles me that this one region is able to support this many units. Like, how are you supposed to overcome this fucking stalemate? I don't know. I'm just whining because this is bizarre. Anyway, let's end the turn and besiege this city. I think if we besiege them, that will force them to meet us on the field. They'll sally out, perhaps. I just don't want to suffer the attrition in the winter. Okay, Heraldir has gained a rank. Somehow, I suppose, he's garrisoned the capital so well that he has managed to, I don't know, gain some skills. We'll make him a champion rider and we'll give him zeal. Okay, we could potentially bring Heraldir up. We may need to do it. I think we're actually going to suffer attrition still. But we'll get Ragnarr to besiege the troops in Aldon. He'll besiege Divico. He'll maintain that, and we can't actually attack either of these armies. I was hoping we could get... Oh, I see what's going on here. If we besiege Aldon, does that prevent Preto from getting reinforcements? Really? Oh my god. What have we done? Okay, so if we attack Aldon, Preto is going to reinforce, it seems. It seems. But, on the other hand, if we are able to... Okay, no, unfortunately. Man, this fucking blows. I was hoping we could... Okay, here's what we can do. We can besiege Aldon with Ragnarr. We can grab Wulfgar and we can kill Preto with his army. This seems like our only viable option. Now, I think we ought to just take a look at what Preto has, actually. Okay, so he has a bunch of spear units, a bunch of skirmishers and archers, a little bit of skirmisher cav. I think we can manage this. I would have preferred to have reinforcements in this battle, but this is the only way I can see to decouple Preto from Aldon and then allow Ragnarr to capture the town himself. This is the only way I can see it happening. I don't think we have time to fight this battle today, so unfortunately I'm going to have to end it here. Thank you everyone for watching. A bit of a... I don't know, I'm not very pleased with how this episode went. It was a lot of doing nothing, essentially, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, always appreciated. As always, my name is Incoherence. This has been episode 10 of Terminus Total War Imperium. Playing as the Gutes, essentially. Anyway, I will see you all later.